Hi, good morning, everybody. So I'm back with Denise McClelland, Aaliyah Wilson's mother. Aaliyah was found hanging in 2020, and Denise has been fighting ever since to find out what happened to her daughter. So without further ado, I'll bring on Denise. Hi, Denise. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm okay.
Okay, so we'll try and get through as much as we can today. This is going to take more than one or two, possibly three or four or five videos. We don't
Mm.
know, but we'll get through as much as we can today. Uh, I'm trying to keep it under an hour, to keep people's attention, because if it goes too long, but we can come back and revisit some things. So first thing I want you to know is, after we did the show the other day, uh, I was scrolling through and saw a comment that I would like you to address, because obviously you're going to get a lot of this type of stuff, and maybe you can address it very quickly. So let me put the comment up. Okay, now this comment says, there's other videos of Denise saying she really doesn't believe the girlfriend did anything to her daughter with them. Denise and the girlfriend were on panel together. She gives a lot of conflicting stories, and I followed this story for almost a year on TikTok and YouTube. Now, what is that about, and what do you think of that?
Um, well, it's lies. Yeah, well, I was on a panel of BS Icon, and that is her friend. I was on her panel, and yes, I did say that I don't believe Courtney killed Aaliyah, but I told Courtney, I believe you had something to do with it or you know something. And that's what I said. But that is this girl, Tanisha, or whatever, however you say her name, she is friends with this BS Icon. BS Icon went behind my back, got Courtney to come on to her panel, and how she did that was she paid Courtney, and she also listed Courtney's Cash App. So that's why Courtney agreed. And she had me in the comments under timeout, and she kept timeouting me in the comments. So I couldn't respond to anything Courtney was saying that was lies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I did get on the panel with Courtney, and I was on there. I wasn't even on there that long because I got pissed off because she was lying, and I got off. But
Okay, so you know, you sent me a video of them doing. Was it an after show?
yeah,
Okay, so I got that video right before we were getting ready to come on, so I didn't see it in its entirety. I just caught the first part of it, so I'm not going to come to a conclusion yet.
I
However, from what I was hearing, it sounded as though they were essentially blaming you. Now, I just want to say this. We've all been in that, well, a lot of us have been in that position with daughters running crazy. Um, they're grown adults. At that time, I'm pretty sure you told Aaliyah come home. And when you listen to that voice message Aaliyah actually sent you, she says, Mama, I want to come home. She doesn't say, Mama, I want to kill myself. Now, we've already acknowledged that Aaliyah was troubled on occasion at times and had things going on, obviously. But even if you'd have gone there to get her, she would not have left because she was in love with Courtney, correct?
right,
Not only that, I just want to make this very clear. This isn't about you as a mother. This is about Aaliyah being found hung, and the fact that, I don't know, 90% of people, including Courtney, from what I heard on that little clip I just listened to before we came on, Courtney agrees Aaliyah did not do this to herself. She thinks somebody did it to her. She said that. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're talking about. This is what we want to get to the bottom of. It's very clear when you look at everything, there's no way Aaliyah did this to herself. So we're going to get off that. Now I'm going to play a video of Courtney, and I haven't listened to the video, actually. I've listened to bits of it, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. I believe it's fairly long, so we may do this in 2 parts. But let's listen to it. And during her speaking, if there's anything you want to refute or you have something to say, just tell me to pause. Okay? All right. So let me bring that up. Share screen. One of these days, I'm going to learn my way around this. Okay. Share. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it. And when you want me to stop or you've got something to say, let me know. This is the beginning of the video, okay?
Wrong one.
A time for me to step up and say some shit to y'all motherfuckers, bro. It's about time for me to let y'all motherfuckers know what the fuck was really going down between me and my ex, bro. I'm tired of half of y'all motherfuckers on my Facebook blaming me for some shit that I ain't never done a day in my life, let alone kill some motherfucking body, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm put it to y'all like this. Y'all motherfuckers want to sit here and blame me for domestic violence. Y'all want to sit here and say that I had something to do with Aaliyah's death. Y'all want to sit here and say that I'm the reason or the cause for my ex-girlfriend's death or murder. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I'm sick and tired of y'all motherfuckers talking down, talking shit, and trying to point the finger or whatever the fuck the case may be, bro. I tell y'all something. The only reason why y'all doing that is because y'all don't know Aaliyah. Y'all never knew her. Yeah, y'all knew her, but y'all never, and I mean never, knew Aaliyah the way I knew Aaliyah. Y'all never knew Aaliyah the way my friends, Shakia, Sam, Courtney Lee, everybody.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all never knew.
Okay.
Yeah, she's saying we never knew Aaliyah. That's why she was able to do this to Aaliyah, because she always mentions that she was with Aaliyah 2.5 years and knew her like the back of her hand. And then there's how she just mentioned to Courtney Garrett. She said Courtney Garrett was her cousin. Well, I seen a 24-hour video, and what cousin will lick your face like sexually? She was licking Courtney's face like sexually in this video, and it was like, but that's your cousin? So that's what I gotta say about that.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
Aaliyah the way I knew my ex-girlfriend, bro. And I'm tired. I'm tired of people talking shit. I'm tired of people got my name and they motherfucking me mouth about me and what the fuck happened to my ex, bro. I had nothing to do with this girl's death. I wasn't the last motherfucking person that she had contact with. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. And I'm tired of y'all coming.
If you caught her, she said I wasn't the last MF person, and then she said she had contact with. You can catch her. She just said they.
She said they?
Yes, she did.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
I wasn't the last motherfucking person that she had contact with.
Uh-huh.
I ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. And I'm tired of y'all coming at me sideways like y'all about that life, like y'all finna do something to me, my nigga. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something, bro. I was with this girl for 2.5 years. 2.5 motherfucking years, bro. And not once did I ever put my hands on this girl. All the time that she put her hands on me, bro.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing it there. Excuse me. Didn't we just hear a video where who was the girl in that video that said Courtney would come in drunk and beat her up?
Well, I don't, because she lives in Houston, so I don't want to give her name, but
Okay.
it's somebody that was very close to Aaliyah. She spent time with Aaliyah. She knew Aaliyah. Aaliyah would call her about Courtney all the time. She knew how
Right.
Aaliyah dressed. She knew everything about Aaliyah.
Right.
So that
Yeah.
was basically one of Aaliyah's friends.
And was it just this girl that you heard that from? Did you hear that from Aaliyah herself? Were there
I
other
heard
people that can corroborate that Courtney actually did put her hands on your daughter?
I heard it from Aaliyah's own mouth. Aaliyah's written it. There's police reports on it. Um, the next door neighbor, they didn't question. He knew about it.
Okay.
Hold
All
on, my
right.
phone. Okay.
Let's continue.
And knots and shit up upside my head. I had a busted lip. You know what I'm talking about? All of that shit. Y'all don't know nothing about how when she cheated on me and she left me. Y'all don't know about how when I got off work one night and I came home to an empty house and my house door key sitting on top of the bed, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. But y'all so-called know who Aaliyah was and who, bro. She told y'all what she wanted to tell y'all, bro. She told y'all the shit that she wanted y'all to know. Now, let me tell y'all something.
Pause right
It's
quick.
3 sides to a fucking story, bro.
Okay.
She said that Aaliyah told you what she wanted you to know. She got that from me because when she was talking to me, I told her she was saying things about Aaliyah. I said Aaliyah would tell you what y'all wanted to hear so you could feel sorry for her and she can get what she wanted from you. And that's how my daughter was. Yeah, she would tell you what she wanted to hear. And so basically Courtney got that from me. She was like, Aaliyah would tell you what she wanted you to hear.
Okay.
My side, her side, and the truth. But right now, we can't talk about her side. We can't validate her side or whatever the fuck the case may be. Or whatever. Point is, y'all niggas is steady trying to sit here and tell and say that I had something to do with my ex's death. First of all, why the fuck would I kill my own ex-girlfriend? What the fuck? Bitch, I don't even fight. I'm not even in a game. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck I got to do with anything? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I got somebody in my inbox telling me right now, oh, you killed Aaliyah. Oh, what the fuck you mean I killed Aaliyah? Bitch, why the fuck? First of all, why the fuck would I kill my ex-girlfriend? For what? For why? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I'm going to pause it there. That is a question. What do you think the motive was?
The motive was that my daughter posted online on July 14th at Texas at my apartment. I'm going back to Michigan. Once my daughter had her mind made up, because she did go back to Courtney all the time, but this time her mind was made up. And when her mind is made up, there's no change in it. And Courtney knew there was no change in it. Courtney tried to get back with her. My daughter wasn't having it. And then also, another motive of hers is that the girl Ciroc took a sex video of my daughter on June 28th. My daughter did not know about it. Ciroc sent that video to Courtney, and the caption read, "This is how you keep your girl." I feel that was Courtney's last straw.
Okay. Because listening to those other ladies, they were saying, one of them in particular was really quite aggravating, because she kept saying Courtney did all she could for her and tried to walk away and walked away. She was no longer in her life. La la la. Is that true?
No, that's not true. And is if you will hear in the video that Courtney claims that she went through her savings, she paid for everything. If that's the case, why was my daughter still going to court for 2 years ago when she met you? And when she had met Courtney, she was going to court for 2 years when she first met her because she threw a mirror at Courtney and cut her elbow or something. And
Yeah.
she had to take anger management classes. Well, if Courtney paid for everything, why weren't them classes paid for?
Right. So basically what happened, it sounds like it was a really toxic relationship, and they would fight back and forth essentially. Okay, let's
Yeah.
continue. All right.
Motherfuckers want to sit here and tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. You ain't got to worry about all these people. They don't know shit. Da, 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 da. First of all, I'm doing this right now for a reason. Because I'm tired of y'all tired, bro. I'm tired. Y'all niggas don't even know half the shit that I put up with Aaliyah, Nicole, motherfucking me, Wilson, who was
Uh,
from Flint, Michigan, who was born August 4th, 1990.
Now she knows everything about Aaliyah when she was born. She claims she knew everything about her. She called her. She said, "You don't know half the shit I had to put up with when it came to Aaliyah." Um, and then she said, "Motherfucking me Wilson," her last name. Why are you calling her like motherfucking me Wilson on her last name?
Right. When she claims to have loved her. Let's
Right.
continue.
Who had an STD, who had mental problems within herself. Y'all niggas got the nerve to sit here and talk and come at me behind some shit. Y'all niggas got the nerve to sit here and try to blame me and point the finger. My nigga, I just got off the phone with her mama. I just got off the phone with her mama. Is y'all
She's a
niggas
boss.
serious? Is y'all serious? What?
That is
Okay.
true. She did get off the phone with me because at the beginning of this, I was nice to her, even though I knew she abused my daughter and I felt like she had something to do with it. I was nice to her trying to get information. So that part is she did just probably get off the phone with me. That is true. And then she also says that she's meeting up with me. I was never gonna meet up with her.
Yeah, but she also, I mean, there were voice message after voice message after voice message, degrading you, berating you, degrading Aaliyah, berating Aaliyah. There must be a hundred of them. So that
Exactly.
doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay.
Exactly. And that's why I couldn't keep being nice to her and trying to get information. I couldn't take it anymore because she was victim bashing my daughter, like she's
Right.
doing right now. She's victim bashing Aaliyah, talking about she had an STD. What does that have to do with anything? Why are you putting
Well,
it off? My daughter was open with it, but why are you mentioning it?
well, it sounds like, it's blame the victim. They're trying to paint Aaliyah as crazy,
Right.
as off a trolley far as, running around crazy, and everyone else is saying it was just Aaliyah, and it's also your fault because you
Right.
didn't do this or you didn't do that. We're not given a handbook when we have kids. We've all made mistakes. We all have. I think you've admitted yours many times. And again, this has nothing to do with how or why Aaliyah died. Let's continue.
Is y'all serious? Let me tell y'all something. Aaliyah has dealt with so much mental problems since I met her. Even before I met her, bro. She has dealt with so much suicidal problems, so much shit within herself. There were times where she begged my people, my friends, to take me home from clubs, from me going out, because she wanted to hang herself. Y'all mean to tell me that I
That's
had to do
convenient.
like that? What? Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is straight up crazy, bro. Y'all doing too much. Y'all reaching. Y'all reaching for shit that don't even need to be reached on. Y'all doing too much, bro. And I'm not finna sit here and let none of y'all motherfuckers tell me or let me know what the fuck I did or didn't do for my ex, bro. Yeah, we had a very toxic relationship. Yeah, we had a very domestic violent type of relationship. But at the end of the day, I let Aaliyah put her hands on me. I let Aaliyah do whatever the fuck it was to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas don't know shit.
I'm going to pause it there. So basically what Courtney's saying is Aaliyah was the aggressor. Aaliyah constantly attacked her. And, you know, by her demeanor and the way she acts and speaks, I find that unbelievable.
I know I was told by one of Aaliyah's friends that at first, because when Aaliyah first met her, of course, she's in love or whatever, she let Courtney put her hands on her. But then eventually, Aaliyah started fighting back. And she would whoop Courtney, and I believe it because my daughter was a fighter, and she would whoop Courtney, and so basically Courtney ended up getting other people to beat my daughter up. She would get other people to beat her up. Like she had a man and a woman jump my daughter, and Courtney stood above, watched them beat her, and laughed. Talking
Yeah, I
about this
heard a little bit
was her.
about that. I heard a little bit about that on that what those ladies were saying. And the thing is, you love her so much, etc. She brought the people there, from what I understand, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, let's continue.
Y'all niggas don't know shit. And for anybody.
Oh, okay, okay. I ended it there. I'll play the end of the video here. I ended that part there. Basically, that's the end of it. Courtney does say she had nothing to do with Aaliyah's death at the end, but it kind of cut off before I could get that in. But essentially, Courtney's denying it and says she has nothing to do with Aaliyah's death. And so from what I'm understanding is then you don't think Courtney actually did it, but do you think she was there? She knew about it? What do you think?
Yes. Well, I was stuck on Courtney. Courtney killed my daughter. I was stuck on that for a while. But then when I did that BS, that's the podcast, that's the first time I admitted that, okay, Courtney, I don't feel like you did this because we have the video of Courtney where she comes out in the video. She says, Ciroc, you know what the F you did? You set Aaliyah up. Then we have a voice clip in where this girl is like, I told you it was Ciroc because she was moving. So that's two people that said Ciroc.
Right.
So
So
I
who
just
do
started
who do you think it is now? Ciroc?
Ciroc. I think she did the killing.
And
I believe Courtney set her up because Courtney would get people to beat her up. She would set her up to get beat up. And Aaliyah said in her own words, Courtney just texted me and said, I'm going to get what I deserve. So
okay, let me play the end of this and then I've got a couple more questions. It's a beautiful picture of her.
Thank you.
It's so nice. Okay, that's basically the end of it. Let me remove that. So I have a couple more questions, and then we'll do the rest another time. Hang on, let me remove. Okay. All right. So let's see here. There was a threat made. Now, this is from Ling Ling Diosi. It says, "Let me clarify now. If I go missing, look for me. I am not running away. I am not going on a trip without letting people know. I'm not deserting my family or friends. I'm just not up and leaving, and I have no desire to kill myself. I'm happy and living my best life. I'm never without my phone, so look." Now, what is that about? Who is that?
The last part is so look for me. Um, Ling Ling Diasi, 3 people posted that. I just happened to take a screenshot of Ling Ling's because I'm like, wait a minute, this is weird. One of the people that posted it was Blue. I feel like
Okay.
they had to put it out there on social media to let the world know if I wind up dead, I didn't do this to myself.
Okay, this is Blue, and this is that's
Right,
Blue and Aaliyah, correct?
right. And then the
Okay,
caption is what suicidal awareness, and then it says they took you from me. Who's they? They took you
right,
from me.
right.
But Ling Ling Diasi, she was nice to me and was like, if I need anything to message her, and I messaged her like a year later, and
Mm,
I sent her that post. I asked her, why'd you post this? And she told me it was a stolen post. Now we all know what a stolen post is. Okay, I'll go with your lie. I said, okay, but usually when you steal a post, you feel that way towards the post. You're like, oh, that sounds like me.
mm.
And she said, okay, and then she blocked me.
Oh,
Yeah, and then she blocked me. And it was like, what? So it was really weird.
okay. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to ask you about. So, listening to those ladies, okay, why did Courtney do this? It says Aaliyah killer. She made where was this on?
That was on an app called Stereo. One of my TikTok followers sent it to me and told me she was on this app. I've never heard of Stereo. So I
And
looked for
calls
the app.
itself Aaliyah killer.
Right. I looked for the app. I downloaded it. It said Aaliyah Killer. And the funny thing about it, it was done, I think, in May of 2022. And
Uh-huh.
then the funny thing about it is, because I guess you can talk on there, and she was talking about relationships.
Right.
So it's like, wow, well, she didn't say nothing in it about Aaliyah or anything, but it was like, wow, you're talking about relationships. That's weird.
Right.
But now, if you go to that app Stereo, now she has changed the name because she watches me because I
I should
mentioned
bloody
it.
well think so.
So yeah, now her name is Chris on there. She just changed her name.
Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap this up for now. We'll do another one in a day or so. This is who you think was involved in actually
Killing
murdering
Aaliyah.
Leah, and
Yes,
who else?
that is The Rock.
Who
Um,
else was
I think
it?
she's the one that did it. Miss Rose Goff, her mother.
Right.
I believe she covered it up. That's why the police aren't paying me any attention. Because she's well known in Houston. She's a Christian playwright or producer. She has ties to the DA, ties to the police.
What about the others? Who else?
Well, Michael Dozier, I feel like he was the man's strength. They called him after the fact to help hang Aaliyah. So I believe he was the man's strength. I really don't get on him too much because he went to prison for 6 years for a fentanyl charge. So I haven't really been on him. And then
Who do you think was present on the night? Rock,
Courtney, I believe
Michael.
Courtney set her up. Ciroc did the killing, and Blue was the lookout person. I don't
And
believe
the
she
guy,
killed Aaliyah, but she was the lookout person for them to hang her.
yeah, but somebody had to help them get Aaliyah up those stairs and put her over the balcony. So you believe that was Michael Dozier?
Yes, and a guy named Fargo Jones, which I don't have too much information on, but Fargo Jones, his somebody that considered herself his sister, said that he was acting funny that day and didn't want to talk about Aaliyah. And when I spoke to him and asked him, when did you hear about Aaliyah? He said days later. Well, I got proof you were telling people that day that you heard about it. So I could just hear lies from him.
Right. Okay. So you think Courtney set it up? You think Ciroc, Michael Dozier, who's the other guy?
Fargo Jones.
Fargo Jones and Blue was the lookout. So essentially 5 people.
Yeah.
Were involved in no. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that next show and delve a little further. Anyway, thanks for coming on, Denise. It's been very enlightening. And so I'll give you a call later and we'll do this again, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Hang on. Remove. Okay, everybody. So the plot thickens. You know, as I said earlier, I just think that it has nothing to do with, it sounds like they're trying to blame the mother and, okay, the mother feels guilt or whatever, which I'm sure she does. Any mother would. But that has nothing to do with how Aaliyah died or the way she died. And it seems that Courtney is in total agreement, and most people are, that this was not done by Aaliyah's own hand. Not at all. So just a little update. In any event, we are setting up to go to Houston in July. We're going to try and set an appointment with the chief of police in Houston and ask him directly to reopen this case. We'll see what happens. But right now, Denise has a medical examiner, and there is an investigator investigating, you know, things that we can't. And thankfully, some people are now starting to listen, because that's the thing. It's not about being a good mother, bad mother, whatever. It's about what happened to Aaliyah that night. And it's very, very clear. Things have been covered up. In actual fact, I'm going to show you this real quick. Now, I will, hold on a second. Let me pull it up first. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull this up right quick. Now, we're going to talk about this further down the road, but I want you to take a look at this, because let me put it up first. Hang on. Share screen. Okay. Now then, let me try and make this a little bigger so you can see. Okay. Now, what this is, I hope you can see it there. Let me bring it back a bit. Okay, that's as big as I can make it. Now, what they said is there was no phone in Aaliyah's hand when she died. This is what they said. Now, this is kind of blurry. Hang on, let me see if I can. Okay, let's go back a little bit. This is Aaliyah's hand right here. And this right here is the phone. This is just a picture of a hand holding it the way Aaliyah was, to kind of make this clearer. This right here is not Aaliyah's hand. This blurry one, this is her hand right here, and there goes the phone. This is a little better. Let's bring this up. This is Aaliyah's hand, this one, and she's holding the phone. There's the phone right there in her hand. Yet the police say there was no phone in her hand. It's impossible. And the fact that rigor mortis had set in, but when she got to the morgue, her body temperature was almost, well, not too far off of normal. It absolutely makes no sense. But we will go into this next time. Anyway, thank you, everyone. That's that's Lady Diana and Sir Winston. Hold on a sec. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. Thank you, everyone that's helping Denise out and sharing. Do you know, every single time? Okay, here it is. No, my mouse disappears. It drives me crazy. Thank you, everyone. A big thank you to Bambi, Pam, Tracy, the gentleman up there, I forget his name, and Kat, for supporting Denise and helping to find the answers. Hopefully, whoever wants to join us in Houston in July, feel free. Hopefully we'll get some answers or see what we can do at least. Yeah, a big thank you. And please, everyone, share these videos. Denise is trying to get a petition up that we can take to Houston. We're sorting that out. And the medical examiner obviously has to get the autopsy photos and, go over all that stuff. And so that takes time. And she has a lot to do. And there is an ongoing investigation, a private investigation, ongoing as we speak. So I'll see you next video. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.